Yo, check out my new sponsors. No need to wait any longer for your coins. It's in the name, instantmaddencoins.com. They have coins on all platforms, and use my code JAB for 10% off. Yo, Jab fam, what is up? Just a bro back again on Madden Mobile, and today I'm going to be doing a video on the best players on Madden Mobile 17. Now, most likely all of these are players that have a boost, so I'm going to go through every single program that has boost and give you guys the best players out of that program, whether they have an excel boost, agility boost, strength boost, speed boost, or awareness boost, and those are the best boosts to upgrade a team to its highest overall and highest potential of overall. So starting off, we're gonna go with my favorite being the flashbacks. For the last 2 seasons, these have been my favorite by far. Now on defense, there's tackle and zone boost and man coverage boost, finesse boost. Those are great for individual players and obviously just for the defense, but it doesn't help out the entire team. It won't help out your special teams. It won't help out your offense. So you don't want to steer clear of them. Like this Reggie Nelson's amazing, but what I'm going to be doing are just the strength, awareness, excel, speed, and agility boosts, because that helps everyone on the team. So starting off with 2 quarterbacks I want to recommend in the flashback program. Nick Foles plus 2 awareness has amazing stats, and RG3. I'm going to try to go quick because this might be a long video. RG3 plus 2 acceleration. You could also go, this guy's not a flashback, but he does give plus 2 excel, and he's actually expiring soon. I think 2 to 3 days. Trophy Master Cam Newton, he's the best quarterback in the game right now. He gives plus 2 acceleration to everyone on the team. So you might want, he's 50 trophies, kind of expensive, about 1 million coins right now. So if you are trying to build the best team possible, you do want that Cam Newton. If you do not want a flashback quarterback, then move on to game changers and pick up Jameis Winston. Yes, he gives -1 strength, but he also gives plus 2 agility. I do not recommend Mariota. Plus 2 awareness is awesome, but -1 excel is kind of a bummer. And same thing with Matthew Stafford. I kind of want to steer clear from them if I'm trying to look for a quarterback who gives boosts. Next on the list, the new MVP Masters that got released. Not too sure if this is road to the playoffs, but Dak Prescott plus 2 strength. Most likely going to be my new quarterback after I finish this set. Then you have Carson Wentz plus 2 awareness, another great quarterback to pick up. And these are the only MVP Masters at the quarterback position. And finally, if you don't want to spend that many coins, roughly less than 100k actually, Alex Smith gives plus 1 acceleration, and Kirk Cousins gives plus 1 awareness. These are, I think, the best cheap elites in this game at this stage of Madden Mobile. So now let's move on to the halfback position. I don't recommend a halfback under Team Heroes. David Johnson, Charles Sims, great halfbacks. Amazing speed from David Johnson. But they do not help out your entire, either your offense, defense, or special teams. So I'm going to move on to MVP players. DeMarco Murray, plus 2 acceleration. Amazing stats as well. 88 speed, 74 catching. Giving himself plus 2 excel. Once again, himself and everyone on the team. So he would give himself 96 acceleration. D'Angelo Williams from the flashback program. Plus 2 agility. Great pickup right here. Amazing card. I've used him multiple times. Very good running back. And finally, under the Game Changer program, you have, once again, steer clear from people that give -1 awareness. That kind of diminishes the overall purposes. And I'm going to be showcasing right here Todd Gurley. It's okay if they give a strength decrease, because there's so many players that I'm going to be showcasing on this video that will give a ton of strength boost. So Todd Gurley does go for quite a bit, but plus 2 speed, very good at the halfback position. Moving on to Team Heroes, I'm going to recommend, starting at the receivers, Antonio Brown plus 2 acceleration. If you do not have the Gridiron Beast, if you do not have his base, you might as well pick up the team MVP, Antonio Brown plus 2 excel to everyone on the team. Stay away from Will Fuller Jr. the 5th. Plus 2 jump, kind of pointless, and plus 2 catching. They're a lot better receivers than Mike Evans. Next, Jarvis Landry, kind of slow, but plus 2 acceleration. That's what you want. 92 catching as well. Guy has hands for days, and will hold on to the ball if you throw any type of route to him. All right, Jarvis, Antonio Brown, the best MVP Masters. Moving on to flashbacks, I think there's only one here I want to recommend. That's Eric Decker, plus 2 awareness. Once again, slow, but has great hands. 90 catching. Awesome route running as well. He's currently on my team. A couple from the Game Changer section. We're going to start off with Sammy Watkins, plus 2 excel, -1 agility. So if you couple him with Jameis Winston, that agility decrease is pointless. And if you want to put in JJ Nelson, Game Changer, he also gives plus 2 agility. So once again, another great receiver. And finally, DeAndre Hopkins, 88 speed, 91 catching, plus 2 excel, minus 1 elusiveness is not that bad. So don't worry about that. DeAndre Hopkins, game changer. Amazing receiver at this point of Madden Mobile. Next up, offensive linemen. Let's start off with team heroes. I think these are honestly one of my favorite cards in this game. Trey Turner, plus 1 strength. Not just to himself, but to all players on your team. And he gives another plus 1 strength to himself, being he's a Carolina Panther. So let's say if you have Kuechly, let's say if you have a Thomas Davis, you know, any other Panther, Cam Newton, he would give himself and them a plus 1 strength as well. So totaling that to plus 2 strength to all Panthers players. Trey Turner, and there's one more, and that is Kyle Long. Once again, same thing as Trey Turner, plus 2 strength to himself and all Chicago Bears players. Only plus 1 strength to all regular players on your team. That's offensive guards. From Team Hero, moving on to Team Master. Basically just better Team Hero players. But mid-season through this stage of Madden Mobile, these cards, you got an upgrade. Justin Puig, plus 2 agility, great run blocking, great pass blocking stats. Most likely the best guard in the game that has a boost. You know, not counting the signatures. But Justin Puig, one of the better OGs in the game. And I do believe there's one more OG. No. There are 2 OTs. So let's move on to the OTs. I did not mention on Team Heroes. They are Joe Barksdale. Right here, plus 1 strength. Same as Trey Turner. Same as Kyle Long, plus 2 strength to all Chargers players. And that is the only Team Hero. Now let's move on to the Master. There is Cordy Glenn and Joe Staley, both giving plus 2 strength. That is immense. If you compile all these players in your team, these guys will be a 99 overall. You know, most likely 97 minimum they'll be. So Andrew Whitworth is great. Same with Flashback, Ryan Clady. Same with, you know, Andy Levitre, Team Hero. They give run block and pass block boosts. That only helps the offensive line. So you kind of want to steer clear if you're going for an overall purpose. Moving on to tight ends. If you do not have Tyler Eifert or Gronkowski, Travis Kelce plus 2 agility. Nice pickup right there. That is the only team MVP master I recommend picking up. And then if you go on a Team Hero, do not get Charles Clay. Plus 1 catch is awesome, but that obviously only helps your offense. So no Team Heroes. And there is a flashback. Once again, if you don't have Eifert, if you don't have Gronk, Jared Cook plus 2 strength. Rocked him for, I don't know, months upon months until I completed Gronk's set. So I definitely recommend picking up Cook. He's also very fast. 86 speed, can run block with 82 run block. So great stats individually right there. Now for fullbacks, if you do not have Patrick DeMarco, League vs. League, you want to get Jerome Felton. Plus 2 excel to everyone on the team. Used to rock him before I popped in DeMarco on my squad. And now let's move on to defense. Cornerbacks. These are the obvious players, so I'm not even going to mention Xavier Rhodes. I'm not going to mention Stephon Gilmore, who's the new trophy master. Joe Hayden, Darius Slay, great cornerbacks, but they don't give that entire overall boost. They only give man coverage boosts, and those are great, but that's not what I'm looking for when I'm looking for best players on my team. I like someone like Darrelle Revis, plus 2 acceleration. He's a game changer. Someone like Josh Norman, plus 2 agility. And that is most likely the only cornerbacks from that program. There's a few I want to recommend here on Team Heroes. That is Sam Shields, plus 2 excel. And he is the only one. So those are most likely the best cornerbacks if you're trying to boost your entire team. Not individual stats, not individual positions like defense. Moving on to safeties. My favorite safety in the game right now, Cam Chancellor, plus 2 awareness. We'll be completing that set very soon, adding him to the squad. Now, you could get Dwight Lowry, plus 2 zone. He just like a Joe Hayden, just like Darius Slay. They give man coverage boosts. He gives zone coverage boosts. He's like Reggie Nelson, giving plus 2 zone. Under the game changers, my favorite one being Tyrann Mathieu, by far. Plus 2 excel, minus 1 strength. Once again, so many strength boosts, so don't even have to worry about that diminishing. But Tyrann Mathieu, great stats as well. 88 zone coverage. And when the Game Changer Live event is out, he is going for roughly 150k, as you see right here. And under flashbacks, like I mentioned earlier, Reggie Nelson, great individual stats, great to help out the defense and the defensive backs and linebackers. Just one would help out your offense, one would help out your special teams. Under Team Hero, the guys I currently have in my squad, and I have Mike Mitchell, who's a 96 overall, my team boosted, +2 awareness to himself and all Steelers players, +1 awareness to everyone else on the team. Eric Reed, +1 agility. This is one of my favorite cards in this game. He is boosted to a 96. 96 also, I believe. TJ Ward, +1 tackle. Steer clear. You kind of want the awareness boost. You want those agility boosts. Moving on to defensive ends. Only one from the Team Heroes, and that is Jason Pierre-Paul, +2 agility to all Giants players, and +2 agility to himself as well, +1 agility to everyone else on the team. Under the MVP Masters, you have Calais Campbell, +2 strength, and Dante Fowler Jr., +2 strength as well. Cameron Wake, +2 acceleration, -1 tackle, and those are all the defensive ends that I recommend. Moving on to defensive tackles, there aren't too many. There's actually none that give an overall boost. There's a gold, I believe is it Dominic Easley? Let me see. Dominic Easley, who gives +2 strength. Yeah, -1 tackle. Very good card if you're rocking a budget beast team. But for elites, this is most likely the only position that you don't really need to worry about picking up or trying to find a strength boost, excel boost, because I don't think there are players that have that. Except Vince Wilfork, who does give +1 strength to everyone on the team and +2 to all Texans players. So he is a great defensive tackle. As you can see, I currently own him. He's actually my starting defensive tackle. Moving on to linebackers, +2 agility, Shane Ray, great card right there, giving +2 agility. Clay Matthews, +2 awareness, and there is actually a Tamba Hali also giving +2 awareness. Not the best stats, but he will help out your entire team. Now under Team Hero, there is Paul Kruger, +1 strength, and Telvin Smith, +1 agility. I actually am currently rocking Telvin Smith. He is a 95 overall on my team. Now for MVP middle linebackers, if you can afford to get the best team possible, you're gonna want Donta Hightower and Brian Urlacher. But if you don't, obviously most of my viewers don't have that many coins, or they're in the middle, intermediate range. No one is extremely stacked. So for middle linebackers, not everyone has that Urlacher, right? So what I recommend doing is going under Team Heroes and getting Ray Malaga, +2 excel to all Bengals players, +1 excel to everyone else on the team, and Rolando McClain, +1 strength to everyone on the team, +2 to all Dallas Cowboys players. Those are most likely the cheapest middle linebackers in this game. Great boosts. There's strength boosts up the ass, as you guys can tell in this video. Excel. There's only I think one player I mentioned that has speed. If you have Matt Forte, he does give a +1 speed boost. And if you don't have D'Angelo Williams, BCA, who gives, what does he give? He gives +2 awareness and +2 strength. If you don't have D'Angelo Williams, you're most likely going to want to use one of the other halfbacks I mentioned in this video, like DeMarco Murray, 91 overall, great halfback. Or if you have Matt Forte, rockin', because that +1 speed is awesome. Now for special teams, you're going to want to get this Tyler Lockett, +1 agility. If you cannot get any of the headliner players, that I believe there is Wendell Smallwood. He gives a nice boost, only to himself though. So that's why I like getting this Tyler Lockett, +2 agility to all Seahawks, +1 agility to everyone else on the team. And Johnny Hecker is only going to help out special teams as well. He gives a +2 kick power to everyone on the team. Once again, only the punter, only the kicker that is useful for. So that is every position that I mentioned. All the players I recommend getting. Those are the best players at this stage of Madden Mobile. I can release this in the future when 96 plus is overall released, 97s, 98s, and of course 99s. Once again, guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you huge like this video, if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel. Catch you guys next video. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.